Can you feel this thing that's locking both our eyes? Somehow I feel I've known you before all of time. Must be eternity and you live in my mind. You are a soul that's of no ordinary kind. My true reflection of God's divine.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm Talika with Yush TV, and we're here at Linux Cafe, located at 326 Harvard Street in Toronto for the Love Art Exhibit, which is perfectly happening on Valentine's Day, the heart of Black History Month, where we'll be looking at spoken word, we'll be looking at art, and many other things. Stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy the show.
We truly appreciate everyone coming out tonight on behalf of the Love Art Exhibit. My name is Umwe.
My name is Stacia. And once again, we thank you all for coming out, especially on this beautiful day, National Love Day. And Amoy and I decided to create an event for where people notice Black couples get together on a special day like this. So we decided to gather beautiful Black people together today to represent what they view love as.
And we brought together 11 or 12 now of Toronto's finest artists, visual artists and spoken word and also rapper and performer, musician, to showcase just how potent and amazing Black love is. So when you guys walked in today, half of your donation is going towards the Heart and Stroke Foundation for the African Descent category. This means that all the funds we submit to the portion of those funds that we submit to Heart and Stroke will aid people that look like you and I. People within our community who suffer from heart diseases, stroke, and diseases such as diabetes and other heart-related diseases. We are not sure if you know or not, but Afro-Canadians constitute one of the top 3 groups of people largely affected by heart disease and stroke. So this event not only is for fun, but there's a meaning behind it. We created this event because we wanted to empower love, art, and health. So thank you very much for coming. We truly appreciate it, and we hope you enjoy yourself.
I go by the name of Sinatra, by the way. You probably see me on Much Music, City TV. I do my rap thing, and this song I'm about to perform is basically the give and take of having a good relationship. So, you know, you have to give, and sometimes you gotta take. So take your time, be patient, and let me get into it. DJ. Yeah. This song's called Mine on Mine, by the way. All mine. Yo, I knew the reason she was proper, she was pure as can be. Like when the sun touched the water in reflection, you see. You would forget about the talk about the fish in the sea. And if you want to hear her thoughts, then she would bless you with speech.
Okay, so Ashley, take the mic.
I was so nervous. I'm like, no, I'm my first. Okay, hi, my name's Ashley Alexis McFarland, and I'm a photographer and poet, and I design as well. And this whole piece came together. It was taken from poetry that I wrote last Valentine's Day, February 14th. It was like my first time having Valentine's Day and being in a relationship, and it was with my ex, who's in the pictures. I had to get his permission to use the pictures. And so it's just a writing on like our date and some things that were happening during that time. And yeah, so read the poetry when you get the chance. But here it says Obratese Afwifwi, I think is how you pronounce it, and that's tweet. And I was told when I bought the cloth that it meant life is a gift. Then I tried to research it, and it said like life is a mirror and different things. But so it's just about the relationship and the life of the relationship being a gift and just celebrating Black love. So yes, thank you, that's it.
And he's not here, unfortunately he just had to leave, but this piece, I think he was inspired by women's bodies and just the outline of a woman's body shape in the dark, in spaces where light is limited, and he kind of wanted to showcase his love of the female body. So I don't think he has a name for it, but he says it's called Muna. This one is another piece. This one is a little bit different. She's not wearing a shirt. And it looks as though she's flying. So again, his love for the female body is expressed through this photograph. And that's Yannick Enton. And his contact information is also listed here in case you're interested. yasnapped@gmail.com.
Wrong, nice people. I was just planning on sitting on the sidelines, but it's okay. So yeah, my pieces are really promoting Black love, Nubian love. They're inspired by my lovely mate over here.
Aww.
And yeah, he always brings out the best out of me, and he inspired me to create what I feel we have. It's eternity of love, This picture here she is a woman in Egypt. A lot of our ancestral cultures began from there, so this was my first piece. This woman is walking in the grasslands of Africa, the motherlands. And this piece here is called Her Love Will Set Her Free. And basically, she was trapped within herself and didn't know what to do. And she just didn't know how to express that side of her. Along comes Brother Man, to the rescue, you know what I mean? And he's letting her know he got her back, And by this piece, he's just really showing that, he's there for her.
So the main theme of my work here is, well, I jump between different things, but I definitely wanted to show the spiritual elements of love and the faith and the trusting that we have to have in our relationships. And it is a balance and a push and pull. And we bring a lot of experiences to every relationship we have. Both people are contributing their life, their memories, their stories. And so I have a tendency to just combine things. And that's why if you ever get the time to read, you'll see mixed media is a common thing. Markers, acrylic paint, like pen, anything, fabric, So it would be great if you could just take a closer look, and I'm here to explain everything. But God is really important, and that comes out of my work.
Okay, so my pieces are, they're semi-abstract portraits of my grandparents, who both passed away in the last 2 years. And they were married for 60 years. They had 10 kids. And so it's really, I guess it's trying to express more their essence than the figurative aspect of them. So I wasn't concerned with their faces or their looks, but more so about their essence. And my grandfather, you can tell he was a kind of stern man, but kind of funny. And my grandmother was a lady in all aspects. So that's kind of why I put them on two separate portraits, and that's why they're separated, but they're still together. The image is called We Were Better Together, or Horare, 1980s. Setting is like a wedding, kind of a traditional setting for them, and they would get dressed up. So really, it's to kind of commemorate my ancestors, my family, and just to let them know that I know they're here. It's kind of that was the purpose of the piece.
My main focus was on Black women because I think it's important to love and appreciate yourself, and once you do that, you're more capable of loving somebody else. Yes. The first one is Mama Africa, and then the second one is like Black Beauty, and this one is Soul of Women.
Hold on to what we have and all we've come to. I need you.
performers of the tonight's show. Tell us your name.
My name's I.
And how did you get started?
I started off as a rapper, and I had a band when I was rapping, and as I was rapping, I began singing as well, and then just completely crossed over to the singing and doing solo work with the guitar.
Okay, so how long have you been doing music in this way?
Maybe 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where do you draw your inspiration for your music?
From God first and foremost, from people like Bob Marley, Lauryn Hill, Bill Withers, Michael Jackson, just artists that have been meaningful and have put a message out there. Yeah.
And where can anyone get a hold of you to book you?
www.ahiblueblackmusic.com.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Thanks for talking to Yush.
It's now God being satisfied with how she formed and how she fashioned each skin for every race of light. God, she decided to take a break. God being tired, she said, let me take off my skin and go to sleep in my shadow. When in walks in the now known black race, a couple of hours late looking for the skin that God left for them. When they seen across from the distance the skin, rainbowed in golden darkness, with a crown of hair that rose to the sky in appreciation, they're like, man, that must be our skin. So they go put on the skin, took it and left. Now God, she decided to wake up and reincarnate back into her skin, only to realize, no, I put the skin down right here, only to realize that the skin had been gone, which is why Baku said God is naked without form, because the black race took God's skin. Ah.